Am I the asshole for telling my husband that if he wants to make a huge deal out of Halloween, he has to foot the bill? We're both 32, married for 3 years. We finally just bought a house in Denver, Colorado.
Oh.
Meaning money. On top of that, we're making some minor updates, so money is tight. Husband Pete is one of those people who has a thing about being the cool house on Halloween, giving out the full-size candy bars, being cool and in the know, and giving parents beer or something, over-the-top decorations, etc. I am not against decorating, giving out candy, etc. I love seeing kids in costumes, but I'm just not into all the excessive spending and the whole spooky season thing. I think $50 for a few bags of candy and some cobwebs and spiders and maybe a pumpkin or two are fine for this year. However, Pete wanted to go all out. He wanted to get that huge skeleton, all the little ones, etc. Get hundreds of full-size candy bars, cases of beer, etc. He got frustrated that I had no interest, and then finally I told him, if you want to do all this, you could do it out of your own fun/personal budget for the month, but we have more important things to save our joint money for now. He got upset because he doesn't have the money he would need, since he already spent the majority of it on his video gaming hobby. I said that we can do something bigger next year if he really wanted to prove himself. Plus, we have no way of knowing how into the whole song and dance people get in this neighborhood. The last thing we need is a ton of candy bars sitting around. I'm already barely squeezing into my size 6 jeans lately.
Yeah, if there's leftover candy bars, I'm eating them, and I ain't fitting them in my pants for a little bit. Man, I understand you wanting to go all out, but at the same time, you can go all out crazy on a budget.
Yeah, I think
so. You can arts and craft that shit.
DIY.
You can DIY it. Yeah, you can thrift store it. You can turn people's like trash they left over and some paint and stuff. You can make it into Halloween stuff. Like you can do it cheap. Like
agreed.
Yeah, like you can get some like paint, some wood, whatever. Like you just boards and you paint Halloween stuff on the boards. Like you could go big without having to spend $1,000 on the pop-up skeleton or something. Just go to a graveyard and dig one up. Easy peasy. Like no big deal. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like as someone who is also a fanatic of Halloween and Christmas, it would be hard for me to like tone down my decor for the year.
God damn, if we ever buy a house, it's going to be the end of it for me.
Yes, it is.
Because I'm going to have to put up all the decorations.
No, that's not true.
You're going to put the lights up? You're going to climb onto the roof and put the lights up?
Okay, maybe not. Whatever. I think if you just DIY it, like you can still get that same, like holiday feeling. You can still have the same vibe. You can still be the cool house on the block. You don't have to, however, purchase beer for the parents and candy bars. Like that, I think, is just to prove something. Like it's not because of your love for the holiday. That is just like...
Buddy, you want to spend your beer budget on other people?
That's weird.
Okay, go for it. Full-size candy bars, okay. You can buy all the candy that you want within your budget, but I'm letting you know when the kids die down and it's 8 o'clock and one more kid shows up, he's getting all the last candy. Like when I did the Halloween trick-or-treating, first time I was in a house in Newmarket, I went overkill. I spent $100 on candy, went to Dollarama, I got 4 of the giant Halloween candy bowls. I mixed it all together, and I think we had a total of like 30 kids.
Yeah.
Like it was not a lot. And they came out like, it wasn't even dark yet. 4 o'clock, 5:30, like, or 4 to 5. And that's when most of them came. Got to be like 7, and I'm like, nobody's coming. I got all these bowls of candy.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming. A kid rang the doorbell at like 7:30. Bro, I gave him the whole bowl. Like there was 3 bowls left. I think I was given like big handfuls at the beginning, and then it got to the point where people stopped coming, and then like I sat down while I was watching TV for 20 minutes, and the doorbell rang, kid came, and I was like, and I just jumped the whole thing, and this kid's face just was like, oh my God. And then I still had another bowl left, and then like another half an hour somebody else showed up and they were like late, and I was like, this is it. And I dumped another bowl, and the same thing, the kid was like, oh my God. And I'm like, that's it, done. And I was like, thank God, because nobody else showed up, or I would have been left with it, and I didn't want to be left with that much, so I just overkilled it.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like if you have the money, it would be cool to kind of like one up your neighbors and provide those full-size candy bars and the beer. Like, yeah, that's great, but if you cannot afford it, there's no need to be doing all that.
Yeah, I do distinctly remember when my parents would take me trick-or-treating. My dad was the DD, and my mom would go trick-or-treating with us with a wine glass.
Yeah.
And she's like looking for wine, and
At houses?
Yeah. So sometimes they'd get a chuckle out of it, and like they'd go find a wine bottle, crack it open, and like they'd pour some wine into her wine glass. And that's what she did. My dad drove, and she got drunk from wine, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Back to you.